So take note of how many people in your country go around waving flags for no reason. Because just like how the smallest dogs bark the loudest, the most insecure countries are the ones that feel the most need to wave flags and pronounce how proud they are. See, a country that is confident and secure in its identity doesn't feel the need to constantly tell everyone how amazing they are. They let their art or festivals or traditions or actual real culture speak for itself. But an insecure country, like say an illegitimate settler colonial state that refuses to reckon with the genocide and land theft the state itself is built on, struggles to find culture to celebrate. Because our culture is a thin flag draped over shallow mass graves that we are told to not talk about and conditioned to put out of our minds. So we fill the awkward silence and empty space with the flutter of a million flags. We sit back, have a beer and a barbecue, and tell ourselves, yes, we are a real country. But as a colonial descendant myself, I know that pride is skin deep, that beneath the loud declarations of how great we are, there is little substance to back it up. I know that if I challenge you to tell me what is so great about this country, all you will be able to do is parrot abstract concepts like freedom or mateship or Australian values or the American dream or Yam Israel Chai. Undefinable, hollow phrases that mean very little in any practical or cultural sense. And I know that the main emotion you feel when any of this is questioned is defensiveness and anger. I know this because I used to be like that too. It's easy to absorb this colonial nonsense when you are saturated by it since birth. The only difference between us is I got curious enough to ask, why am I so angry? But here is the part to remember. That anger and that hate has nothing to offer you. It doesn't matter how much you hate immigrants or wokeness or laugh at indigenous ceremonies or how loudly you belt out the national anthem. No matter how high you wave that flag, that hollowness won't go away. Because the only thing that is going to fix that hole in your heart, the only thing that will allow us to build true culture, the only thing that will give us a real country we can be genuinely proud of is justice, reparations, and land back. Or to put it simply, decolonization. Only once we make this land and its people whole again will we ever live in harmony and peace, not just with each other, but with ourselves. And you can scoff at that all you like, my fellow colonial peoples, but I guarantee you I have put a lot more time, energy, and thought into this than you have. And one way or another, no matter how long it takes, you'll eventually come to the same conclusion. And I genuinely look forward to meeting you there. Anyway, something to think about.